Hi, I'm Max from SimpleLogin, and in this video we will talk about why your privacy matters. If you are interested in privacy, feel free to join our subreddits, which you can find at reddit.com/r/SimpleLogin. People often tell me that they don't care about their privacy, because they have nothing to hide. But like Edward Snowden puts it, that's like saying freedom of speech doesn't matter because you have nothing to say. You probably understood by now that this way of thinking is wrong, as it relies on the false assumption that only things which apply to one's self matter. Privacy doesn't matter until it actually suddenly does. Privacy only starts to matter when the situation is critical, when your data got exposed in a data breach, for example. This is a very major issue, as once your data is exposed, there is no way to unexpose it. It's too late. Your data will stay on the internet forever. It probably happens countless times in your life that you gave your address to buy something online. What would happen if that website got hacked and your address got exposed, along with your name? It already happened in the past, in some cases where websites were linked to sensitive information, financial information for example. Users received death threats. At its core, data is knowledge. It's knowledge which, unlike usual public information, can be very precise, intimate and sensitive. You wouldn't want everyone to know what music you are listening to when you feel good, or what messages you sent to your friends yesterday. But for companies who make of data harvesting their business model, like Facebook or Google, this is incredibly profitable. By analyzing which music you are listening to, they could predict what your mood is. Using that information, along with which messages you sent to your friends the other day, they could very well calculate that the chance of you buying a sweatshirt right now is above average, for example. Finally, what happens if an authoritarian government takes the power? What happens in the event, which is actually entirely possible, that the US becomes an authoritarian regime, for example? Scary, isn't it? Freedom. Above all, privacy is about freedom. When you know someone is tracking every move you make, you censor yourself. You limit your freedom on purpose. Things which you would normally do aren't done anymore, specifically because you know you are being tracked. Like Glenn Greenwald puts it, mass surveillance creates a prison in the mind that is much more subtle, so much more effective means of fostering compliance with social norms or with social orthodoxy, and is much more effective than brute force could ever be. In order to have this freedom, to reclaim it, to get it back, we need privacy. This is especially the case in countries where authoritarian regimes are in control. Authoritarian regimes. With countries like China implementing a nationwide algorithmic surveillance system to track and rate their citizens based on how loyal they are to the country, imagine a dystopia where every citizen is ranked based on their past behavior, online and offline. A country where your rank decreases when you buy things which the state doesn't like alcohol or video games. A country where your rank increases when your finances are doing well. Well, this is actually not a dystopia. This is actually happening in China. It goes even further. You could theoretically be ranked based on your entourage. Your friend is against the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP. Fine, your rank is lowered. This will contribute to the social isolation of citizens trying to resist against the more and more powerful Chinese governments. Conclusion. If you are here because your data got exposed, it's never too late to start caring about your privacy. While your data will stay on the web forever, by taking the appropriate measures now, you are making sure that it won't happen again. It's never too late to start caring about your privacy. If you like this video, feel free to leave it a like and subscribe for new videos as we post on a weekly basis. Also, if you're interested in privacy, feel free to join our subreddits, which you can find at reddit.com/r/SimpleLogin. Bye.